Tonight on the March 27th edition of Newswatch 18, learn what happened at a standoff in Ames yesterday.
And stay tuned as ISU TV's own Justin Houston takes us inside the Student Union Board's annual multicultural event.
I have all the updates from your Cyclone Sports from today. Stay tuned.
Is the warm weather going to stick around throughout the rest of the week? Stay tuned for your full weather forecast and more. You're watching Newswatch 18.
Welcome back to Newswatch 18 with all ISU news. I'm Addie Olson.
And I'm David Geiger.
Ames police were called yesterday to the home of a man threatening to take his own life. Sycamore Road was blocked off as police negotiated with the man inside his house. The suspect voluntarily removed a hunting rifle from his home as he spoke with negotiators. The incident ended peacefully, and the suspect was transported to Greenlee Medical Center for evaluation.
Cafe Mood was cited for serving alcohol to minors early Sunday morning. The Welch Avenue bar opened in December and has already seen 4 of these citations this year. The City of Ames reports each of these citations to the State of Iowa's Alcoholic Beverages Division. If the bar continues to serve underage patrons, they will likely have trouble renewing their liquor license. Both Club Element and Chasers were denied liquor license renewals this October after they received multiple citations for serving minors.
Models took the runway at Project 2020 last Thursday for a good cause. The bus fashion show featured clothes from local retailers, and all proceeds were donated to the Susan G. Komen Passionately Pink Breast Cancer Foundation. But attendees had the chance to donate more than just money. One brave woman took the stage with stylist Douglas Leeds, who cut off 10 inches of her hair. The hair was donated to the Wigs for Kids Foundation. The show also featured local dance crew Sucker Punch and fashions from Pure Bridal in Ames.
Iowa State recently disclosed its 4,000th commercial invention with the creation of a high-resolution 3D imaging technology. The project, called Holo Video, uses projectors and cameras to instantaneously render 3D video in real time. The new technology also compresses video to allow for more storage options. The project is part of the Virtual Reality Application Center and is headed by Song Zhang. Holo Video's immediate application is in medical diagnosis, but the entertainment industry has also expressed interest.
Hilton Coliseum is hosting the State Science and Technology Fair this weekend, where roughly 600 students are showing off their research projects. The fair has students competing for $75,000 in awards and scholarships. Ames High students are returning after winning the traveling trophy last year. The fair runs from noon to 5 p.m. on Friday and from 9:30 a.m. to 3 p.m. on Saturday.
The state of Iowa spends less on college students than any of its surrounding states, according to the 2011 State Higher Education Funding Report. And Iowa's 3 regent universities could see more cuts to funding as a budget is debated for the 2013 fiscal year. Students are invited to Regents Day at the Iowa State Capitol on Thursday to celebrate higher education and have their voices heard. Last year, students lobbied both in favor of cuts to higher education and against them.
So, Jeremiah, anything big happened in sports today?
We're going to get an update on spring football and another award for Royce White. So stick around. You're watching Newswatch 18. Welcome back to Newswatch 18. I'm Jeremiah Davis with your Cyclone Sports update. After announcing last week that he will enter the NBA draft, former Iowa State forward Royce White has pulled yet another award. The sophomore from Minneapolis was named as an honorable mention All-American by the Associated Press yesterday. White led the Cyclones in scoring, rebounds, assists, steals, and blocks. He also helped Iowa State reach its first NCAA tournament in 7 years, while averaging 19 points and 11 rebounds against Connecticut and Kentucky. White was named as the Big 12's Newcomer of the Year, a member of the first team All-Big 12, and the conference's All-Rookie team earlier this month. The ISU football team is well into spring practices, and with the weather like it is today, the team moved its practices outdoors. And much like this spring weather, head coach Paul Rose says the team is off to a fast start. Rhodes says Big 12 Offensive Newcomer of the Year Aaron Horn will miss the rest of spring practice after breaking his collarbone in drills last week. He also says that quarterback Steele Jantz and Jared Barnett have responded excellently to the competition for the team's starting job. Linebacker Jake Knott, who injured his left shoulder at the end of last season, has been cleared to participate in lifting, but will not participate in contact drills this spring. Fresh off their second-place finish at the Big 12 Championship last weekend, the ISU gymnastics team is qualified for the NCAA regional meet. The 24th-ranked Cyclones will compete at the Salt Lake Regional on April 7th. Iowa State will go up against 5th-ranked Nebraska, 8th-ranked Utah, 17th-ranked Minnesota, Arizona State, and San Jose State. The Cyclones have already competed against Nebraska and Minnesota this season, going a combined 1-3 against the two teams and nearly upsetting Nebraska in the final meet. Iowa State must finish in the top 2 at the Salt Lake Regional to advance to the NCAA Championship in Georgia next month. It was the split opening for the Cyclone volleyball team on Saturday. The Cyclones kicked off the spring season with a win over North Dakota State before falling to Creighton. Victoria Hurt led Iowa State on offense against the Bison, posting 11 kills. Jamie Straube added 9 kills and 2 blocks. Tanisha Matlock added 5 kills. Next Saturday, the Cyclones meet Illinois at Bettendorf High School with a 2 p.m. first serve. And after a 3-3 draw with El Salvador, the U.S. soccer team lost its chance to compete in the Olympics. The U.S. had a 1-1-1 record in the qualifying tournament before meeting El Salvador Monday night. The U.S. was convincing in a 6-0 win against Cuba on Thursday, but lost 2-0 to Canada on Saturday. The participation in the Olympics would have been invaluable to the U.S. because it would have exposed a promising core of young American internationals to spotlight. That's it, all I have for sports. Sam, how's that weather looking?
Next couple days will actually be wonderful to be outside, but we got another chance of rain heading into Thursday night into Friday. So I'll tell you more about that. This is Newswatch 18. Welcome back, everybody. This is meteorologist Sam Schreier, bringing you what's going to be an awesome week, at least into Friday when we see our next little shot of rain. But right now in Ames, 65 degrees, absolutely gorgeous out right now. It was actually even a little hot. I was having some people tell me that sun's streaming right on through, and a nice little layer of clouds is starting to work its way in fact, as night starts to fall. Now, our current temperature is kind of around the state. Ames, Des Moines, all these places right here, 70s right now, and it's falling into the night, but not that much more. The coldest part of our state's up in the northwestern corner. They're sitting in the 60s, but they are in the upper 60s. So actually beautiful all over the state, no matter where you go. It's great outside. We're going to continue this trend, especially into the week, and that's going to be really nice. We're going to have sunny skies and mid to upper 70s. Absolutely beautiful out right now. Now, this is kind of the regional outlook for the area. This is kind of why we're having these conditions going on, and this is why we had a really windy day yesterday, especially. There's a low-pressure system sitting here right up above my Panda. That cold front is just out of reach of the state, and that warm front that moved through and brought the rain with it, actually, is why we've got such a nice bit of weather going on. And that low sitting, again, up above my banner was why we had such a strong bout of winds yesterday and into a little bit today. They were really howling last night especially, and that's because that low was just so deep. Those isobars, which I can't show on this graphic, were real close together, and that's the reason why we had such a strong wind grade in across the state. Now, tonight's forecast, a little bit of a breezy night, 45 degrees, still fairly warm. Tomorrow, we're going to see temperatures a little warmer. Again, no rain in the forecast, though. Windy still, that's going to be the trend throughout this week, though, is windy, 71 degrees. Then taking a look at your 5-day forecast, heading into this weekend, breezy day Wednesday, temperatures, again, 68, 68 on Friday. Slight chance of thunderstorms and rain Thursday night into Friday morning, but as we head into that weekend, look at how beautiful that looks. 71 degrees on Saturday and a sunny day Sunday with 74 degrees. That's all for weather. Back to the desk.
Thanks, Sam. Are you feeling stressed after a stressful week back to classes? Well, the Iowa Department of Public Health is partnering with Governor Branstad's Healthiest State initiative to get Iowans to laugh out loud. Studies have shown that laughing improves sleep, reduces stress, and increases overall health. The Iowa Department of Health encourages Iowans to promote laughter on LOL Day on April 2nd of this year.
One World, One Festival was this year's theme for the Student Union Board's Global Gala. As Jonathan Harris and Justin Houston found out, there is more to the Global Gala than learning about another country.
People and artists alike gathered on Friday night at 6 in the sunroom of the Memorial Union to share culture through art. Global Gallery was an art event in conjunction with Global Gala. The Student Union Board, or SUB, sponsored the event. Multicultural Director of Global Gallery, Anna Persicari, thinks that art is universal.
So it's a way to communicate about your culture, about your interest, about your country and values and beliefs. But the artists are the ones that feel that and express that through their art.
About 20 tables of art from individual artists or groups of artists represented 30 countries at Global Gallery this year. This is the first year that Global Gallery has taken place. Students and members of the community were welcome to present and possibly sell their work. One of the art directors and a member of SUB, Anali Aryabandhu, thinks that art comes in many different ways.
A photograph taken in the United States is not equal to what is taken in Asia, maybe in Sri Lanka or India, or even in Egypt, or maybe in some other country. It's completely different. It's the same media, but it's different altogether.
Some students took part in the calligraphy table where they could get their names signed in about 10 languages. The event took place before Global Gala and ended at 7:15. Art director and Global Gallery Executive Committee member Kirsten Nelson feels the need for art.
Art is a lifelong thing for me. I mean, even if you were to chop off my hand, I'd still do something artistic. It's something that really doesn't feel like work to me.
For ISU TV with Jonathan Harris, I'm Justin Houston.
And that's all we have for this edition of Newswatch 18. Join us tomorrow night at 8 for more news, weather, and sports. And how did you guys enjoy the nice weather here?
Absolutely beautiful. I got the shorts and the t-shirt on.
Yeah, about you?
It was pretty great. I walked outside and a nice warm breeze met me. I almost rode my bike to class today.
Oh yeah, it's the best.
I actually rode my bike to class.
Yeah.
So, yeah.
Best
I've been
part.
playing some sand volleyball lately. So
Best part is it's going to stick around to the weekend.
Yeah.
All right. Have a great night, Ames.